The hereditary prince couple of Serbia hosts an educational program at the Royal Palace in Belgrade. The Crown Prince of Morocco hosts a reception in Rabat. Princess Sofia of Sweden opens an exhibition in Stockholm. And King Charles III and Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom meet with His Holiness Pope Leo XIV at the Vatican. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Thursday, October 23rd, 2025. In Vatican City, Their Majesties, King Charles III and Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom continued their state visit to the Holy See at the invitation of His Holiness Pope Leo XIV. The purpose of the visit is to celebrate the Catholic Church's Jubilee year, which occurs once every 25 years. According to Vatican News, the visit, quote, marks a historic moment in Catholic-Anglican relations and will focus on Christian unity and care for the environment. End quote. The visit began with His Holiness holding an audience with Their Majesties at the Apostolic Palace. Following their audience with His Holiness, the King met privately with the Secretary of State of the Holy See, Cardinal Pietro Parolin, while the Queen visited the Pauline Chapel, home to Michelangelo's final two frescoes depicting St. Peter and St. Paul. Thereafter, His Holiness and Their Majesties participated in an ecumenical mass in the Sistine Chapel, centered on the theme, Care for Creation. In the afternoon, His Holiness and the King participated in a meeting on sustainability in the Sala Regia of the Apostolic Palace. The meeting focused on sustainability, biodiversity, and the responsible stewardship of natural resources, reflecting on the ongoing cooperation between the Holy See and the United Kingdom on global environmental issues. This evening in Oviedo, Their Majesties, King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia of Spain, accompanied by Her Royal Highness Princess Leonor, Princess of Asturias, and Her Royal Highness Infanta Sofia of Spain, attended the 33rd Concierto Premios Princesa de Asturias 2025 at the Auditorio Palacio de Congresos Príncipe Felipe. Titled Brahms and Dvorak, Grand Masters of the 19th Century, the concert featured the Oviedo Philharmonic and the choir of the Fundación Princesa de Asturias under the direction of Lucas Macias. In Brussels, His Majesty, King Philippe of the Belgians, held an audience with the President of the Arab Republic of Egypt, Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, at the Palais Royal de Bruxelles. In Luxembourg City, His Royal Highness, Grand Duke Guillaume of Luxembourg, accompanied by the Minister of the Economy, Mr. Lex Dellis, attended the closing ceremony of the 2025 Luxembourg Venture Days, held at Lux the Box. Established in 2023, Luxembourg Venture Days, organized by Lux Innovation, the Luxembourg Private Equity and Venture Capital Association, is a two-day conference that gathers investors, startups, and scale-ups, as well as several national and international flagship initiatives in a single event. In Stockholm, Her Royal Highness, Princess Sofia of Sweden, and Princess Christina, Mrs. Magnusson, presided over the inauguration of the exhibition entitled Haute Couture, an exhibition about royal hats at the Royal Armoury. According to a press release, Haute Couture displays, well, hats, worn by members of the royal family of Sweden from the mid-20th century to the 2000s. Quote, "For the first time, the Royal Armoury highlights and displays the museum's royal hats. Sophisticated, elegant, and glamorous turbans, pillbox hats, and berets." End quote. This morning, Her Majesty, Queen Sonja of Norway, attended the opening session at the MIRA Center's national conference entitled Us and Them, or We, in Oslo. Organized by the MIRA Resource Center for Black, Immigrant, and Refugee Women, the conference focused on inclusion, equality, and dialogue between minority and majority women in Norwegian society. Meanwhile, His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Haakon of Norway, presided over the opening of the new Drammen Hospital. The hospital will serve around 168,000 residents and provide specialized services in oncology, radiology, neurology, vascular surgery, pediatrics, and long-term respiratory care. This evening, Their Majesties, King Harald V and Queen Sonja of Norway, hosted a glittering gala dinner at the Royal Palace for members of the Storting. Also attending this evening's gala were Their Royal Highnesses, Crown Prince Haakon and Crown Princess Mette-Marit of Norway, and Her Highness, Princess Astrid, Mrs. Ferner. The tradition of hosting a gala dinner for members of the Storting dates back to 1906. On Wednesday, Her Royal Highness, Princess Benedicte of Denmark, presided over the inauguration of the Parasport Denmark Hall of Fame at the Brøndby Stadium. On Tuesday, in Rabat, His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Moulay Al Hassan of Morocco, on the high instruction of His Majesty King Mohammed VI of Morocco, hosted a tea ceremony and reception at the Royal Palace in honor of the athletes of the U20 national football team. The team recently won the 2025 World Cup in Chile, defeating Team Argentine Republic. According to a press release, the reception, quote, reflects the constant care His Majesty the King has always shown toward youth empowerment and the promotion of sport, particularly football. End quote. The press release goes on to describe the team's victory as, in quote, unprecedented feat in the history of Moroccan and Arab football, end quote, noting that it stems from the King's, quote, enlightened vision to elevate national sports training to the highest international standards, notably through the Mohammed VI Football Academy, end quote. Following their win in Chile, the King, quote, sent a congratulatory message to the team, praising the players for having honored their country and youth by representing the kingdom and the African continent with distinction, end quote. In Bangkok, Their Majesties, King Rama X and Queen Suthida of Thailand, accompanied by Her Royal Highness Princess Savir Vanavari of Thailand, and His Royal Highness Prince Dipankorn of Thailand, presided over a wreath-laying ceremony at the Dusit Palace Plaza on the occasion of the 115th anniversary of the death of King Chulalongkorn the Great. Upon their arrival, the king laid his personal wreath, lit ceremonial incense and candles, and paid homage before the monument. The Queen then laid wreaths on behalf of Her Majesty Queen Sirikit, the Queen Mother, as well as her own personal wreath, and performed the same rites. This was followed by the Prince and Princess, who each laid their personal wreaths and paid tribute in turn. Following the wreath-laying ceremony, The royal family presided over a royal merit-making ceremony at the Marin Winnichai Throne Hall at the Grand Palace. The ceremony included Buddhist prayers and offerings in honor of King Chulalongkorn and other members of the Shakti dynasty. King Chulalongkorn, also known as King Rama V, is remembered each year on October 23rd, known as Chulalongkorn Day, in recognition of his reforms and modernization of the Kingdom of Thailand. In the Sumida Ward of Tokyo, their Imperial Majesties, Emperor Naruhito and Empress Moscow, Japan, and Her Imperial Highness, Princess Aiko of Japan, visited the Tokyo Metro Memorial Hall on the occasion of the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. During the visit, the imperial family laid flowers at the mausoleum and met with representatives of the bereaved families who were in attendance. The Memorial Hall holds the remains of those who died during the Great Tokyo Air Raid on March 10, 1945. It remains one of the deadliest air raids in history, carried out by the United States Army Air Forces, specifically the 21st Bomber Command of the 20th Air Force, under the command of Major General Curtis LeMay, whose B-29 Superfortress bombers devastated Tokyo and claimed the lives of approximately 100,000 people. In Belgrade, their Royal Highnesses, Hereditary Prince Philip and Hereditary Princess Danica of Serbia, welcome students participating in the educational program Workshop Under the Open Sky at the Royal Palace. The initiative, held over 3 days on the grounds of the Royal Complex, transforms the area into a living classroom, offering students an interactive look at the history, traditions, and daily life of the royal family of Serbia. According to a press release, the hereditary prince couple, quote, expressed their delight at sharing stories about their family's heritage, noting the importance of cultivating knowledge, kindness, and respect among the younger generation. End quote. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow on Friday, October 24th, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care and God bless.